Broadcasts of HIKI NŌ are made possible by the support of viewers like you. Mahalo. And by Bank of Hawaii Foundation, investing in Hawaii's future by promoting collaboration, critical thinking, and other 21st century skills through HIKI NŌ. Kamehameha Schools, empowering Hawaiian keiki to explore, discover, and inspire. ABC Stores, a local company helping to transform education and develop Hawaii's workforce through bold learning initiatives like HIKI NŌ.
Aloha, I'm Austin Ariola from Moanalua High School on Oahu.
And I'm Sienna Jolie Racoma from Maui Waena Intermediate School on Maui.
Welcome to this special 2019 Spring Challenge edition of HIKI NŌ.
In late April of this year, Austin and I were among the many HIKI NŌ students who participated in the 2019 HIKI NŌ Spring Challenge.
Schools across the state that entered the competition had to complete a HIKI NŌ story based on a theme that was not revealed to them until the start of the competition.
The theme, as it turned out, was the following phrase: the unappreciated beauty of simple everyday things.
This was a complex, challenging prompt to work with. It took students quite a lot of time to think of a story that fit the theme.
That's because everyone has a different concept of beauty, and everyone's idea of what is simple and everyday also varies.
In addition to working with this tricky theme, we also just had 4 days to come up with the story idea, then shoot it, and write it, and edit it. Students are usually given about 2 months to create a HIKI NŌ story.
All entries were judged by members of the HIKI NŌ editorial board. The judges scored each entry based on the following criteria. How well did the story capture the essence of the assigned theme?
How well did the entry fulfill the HIKI NŌ Story Criteria? The criteria used throughout the school year to determine which stories are approved to air on HIKI NŌ.
And finally, how much did production values, the quality of the cinematography, editing, and sound contribute to the overall effectiveness of the story?
From the numeric scores based on these criteria, the judges were able to determine 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place finishers in 2 separate divisions, middle school and high school. An honorable mention prize was awarded if the judges felt that a story which did not place 3rd, 2nd, or 1st deserved special recognition.
And the judges felt that way about the entry by students at Kalaheo High School in Windward, Oahu. So they have been awarded an honorable mention. Congratulations! As its prize, Kalaheo High School will receive $100 in production equipment for their media program. For their example of a simple everyday thing, they chose a product that is part of the daily routine of many women and even some men.
The first time I put on lipstick, I think I was between 6 and 7. I seen it in my mom's makeup drawer, and I decided that I was going to put it on, and I did, and I knew that I was going to get in trouble, and sure enough, I tried to wipe it off, and I remember my mom coming home and seeing remnants of red all over my face, and she was like, "Were you in my lipstick?" And I'm like, "Mm-mm."
First invented 5,000 years ago, lipstick over the generations has evolved into an everyday staple for women around the world. Lipstick's history in the U.S. shows extensive involvement in key events. During the suffrage movement, red lipsticks were handed to women marching for the vote on New York's Fifth Avenue, and during World War II, red lipstick rose in popularity as forms of patriotism and rebellion. Now, lipstick is used to show individuality and is being used by both men and women. When wearing lipstick, it's not only done to enhance your look, but to empower your spirit.
I feel lipstick is empowering. I feel that it's enhancing. A lot of times when you speak to people tend to look at your eyes and your mouth.
When you put your makeup on in the morning, it's pretty much set. The one thing that you reapply during the day and it makes you feel better every time you put it on is lipstick. So it's a feel-good sort of thing, you know? And I mean, I've always looked at it that way.
And actually wearing lipstick actually gives me a little bit more confidence vice without it. You know, obviously if I'm going all natural, then I won't really do anything, maybe except for lip gloss. But if I have an outfit and I do like the right lipstick, I feel like it just pulls it all together.
The lipstick probably to brighten my face. lips usually are paler than your kind of match your skin tone. So just to brighten that up. And yeah, I'm in the fashion industry, so hairdresser, so you gotta look the part, right?
People also have unique ways of applying lipstick. Lipstick has the power to connect generations to each other, and its impact on our culture has gone uncredited. Though lipstick is regarded as just a tube of wax, its unappreciated beauty can help bring people together. This is Sora Chang from Kalaheo High School for HIKI NŌ.
And now, the third place award in the 2019 HIKI NŌ Spring Challenge Middle School Division goes to Ewa Makai Middle School on Oahu. Congratulations! As a prize, they will receive $200 in production equipment for their media program. Here is their interpretation of the unappreciated beauty of simple everyday things.
Cindy's Lace Shop is an award-winning lace stand located in the busy streets of Honolulu's Chinatown. This family-run business hopes to inspire others to appreciate the people around you, even if it's through a simple gift such as a lei.
I think there's just a lack of sincerity. I don't think it's a blame on the human person. I think it's just we forget and we become so distracted with the immediate crises around us. But we all got to work together to get that Hawaiian spirit back. And gifting, even if it's a simple lei.
Cindy's family has worked many dedicated hours to bring people together through a simple and kind gesture. They create their special leis with a mindset of how they want their customers to feel while wearing them.
Oh, I want people to feel happy when they wear our leis. I want them to say, "You got that lei from Cindy's."
Cindy is proud to have her family carry on this journey of spreading the beauty that may be unseen to others. Although this is a small act, Cindy and her ohana have made an impact on every single customer.
Oh my gosh, I think everybody loves getting a lei. Most times you don't buy leis for yourself. Most times it's a gift. So it's special when somebody took the time to think about you and came down to buy a lei and put some thought into what lei would be fitting to that person.
This is Tia Capron from Ewa Makai Middle School for HIKI NŌ.
That was the third place awardee in the middle school division. Now let's check out the third place finisher in the high school division. That honor goes to Kapaa High School on Kauai. Congratulations! Their media program will receive $200 in production equipment. The simple everyday thing they chose to feature surrounds all of the islands of Hawaii.
I've been loving this life, loving this job, loving the ocean. No other place I'd rather be.
No matter what island you live on, water surrounds us. And people come from all over the world to witness the beauty of our oceans.
It's hard to really sum up all of my appreciation for the ocean because it's always something that has been there, whether you go there just for surf for a little bit or you're there just for jump in the water. It provides us with food, it brings family together, it's the sight, the smell, it's a beautiful place, the warm water. It's just something that resonates with all of us, that it's a pleasant feeling.
For Ocean Safety Officer Garrett Stephen, keeping a watchful eye on the water at Lidgate Park is his duty as a lifeguard.
I am currently a rescue operator for the east side of Kauai. I've been working with this department for about 11 years now, since 2 days after graduating from Kapaa High School. I've always felt ocean pollution has been one of our main problems over here on our beaches. After working here day in, day out.
For some people, the ocean is appreciated from a distance. For others, it's part of their livelihood. With an influx of visitors and locals at the beach every day, increased waste is an issue.
We deal with so much onshore winds that all the trash is always being blown onto shore. Almost every day I come to work and I see fresh trash that comes blown in. whether it's been out at sea for long periods of time or really fresh ones of people just throwing trash on the beach itself.
The ocean around us supports the life of our ecosystem. Caring for it can be simple.
Pick up at least 3 pieces of trash every time you go to the beach. So every time I come down to surf, come down with my friends or anything to hang out at the beach, I always try and, we all have pockets, we all have hands. You can always pick up a couple pieces, whether it's 2, 3s, or even more.
It's our responsibility to malama, or care for the place that is part of our everyday life in Hawaii.
Well, I appreciate its beauty just because it's not just a calm thing. It's chaotic, it's angry, but in all of that, it's dangerous, but it's gentle at the same time. So there's beauty in all of its forms. As long as we leave the beach cleaner than when we came, it always makes it a little bit of difference.
This is Vanessa Bright from Kapaa High School for HIKI NŌ.
And now, the second place 2019 HIKI NŌ Spring Challenge Middle School Division winner is Kamehameha School's Maui Middle School. Their media program received $300 worth of production equipment. Congratulations! The simple, everyday thing they chose to feature is something we often forget to make time for: having fun.
Life is sometimes rough and a little too serious, but in this building is something special and will definitely have you jumping for joy.
We chose to open an indoor family entertainment business because we wanted to, number one, do something fun. We wanted to do something that was, realistic, doing something for the family that was physically challenging, physically fun, was just something that we wanted, our customers to get to experience.
Mr. Cobble understands that family time and having fun are very important.
So I believe this is a place for everyone. We've had people of all ages. We've had grandmothers and great-grandmothers in their 80s and 90s. Kids from ages even 1.5, 2 years, all the way up, of all ages, get to have fun, whether it's playing on our basketball court, it's jumping into the foam pit.
Mr. Cobble feels people need simple everyday things, like smiling and having fun should be a part of our daily lives.
Many people today take having fun for granted. So the space that we provide that's indoors, out of the elements, it provides an opportunity for moms and dads, grandparents to play around with their kids. I get to see moms and dads playing around like a kid, and many of them, they leave here having more fun than their kids.
Today we came because it was my daughter Kalaheo's 10th birthday, and she asked to bring a group of her friends here. And it's a fun place for them to be able to burn off energy and exercise.
Although children and even adults enjoy themselves here, Mr. Cobble admits that people come in with their share of challenges.
We all face challenges, we face difficulties in life, and so here at Ultimate Air we see moms and dads who are experiencing the challenges that we all face, and they come in with their 5-year-old or their 10-year-old or their teenager, and they come in and maybe they just want to go and relax. It's about the family experiencing life together, experiencing fun together, and we get to see that. I get to see that every day of the week.
The unappreciated beauty of simple everyday things like having fun is what Mr. Cobble strives for daily.
Of the customers, and I would call it our ohana, our community, our family, we've seen the benefits of health and recreation and just having fun.
As you can see, John Cobble teaches us that we should appreciate the more simple things in life. This is Mahia Dean from Kamehameha Schools Maui for HIKI NŌ.
That story took second place in the middle school division. The second place finisher in the high school division is Maui High School. Congratulations! Maui High will receive $300 worth of production equipment for their media program. The simple everyday thing they feel goes unappreciated is the ability to be safe.
We're gonna go into the chicken coop, go see the ladies. Spread across 8.3 acres, the Maui farm in Makawao empowers victims of domestic abuse to get back into the community.
Women and children are a lot like plants and the farm. Sometimes families are broken and shattered by events like domestic violence, but it doesn't mean that, and like the land, you can ignore it, abuse it, but it will come back if you just give it a little bit of TLC.
Yes, this is the holy basil.
You plant a seed and it can grow into a giant tree. The same thing is true with women. You plant a seed of hope for yourself and a seed of self-empowerment and a seed of self-determination and self-sufficiency, and that will blossom.
Yes. You can hold the bag.
This is
amazing. Okay, let's.
One of the women who flourished is the current farm manager, Manoa Martin, who found her sanctuary 9 years ago on the farm.
Get it. There you go. And so that became an opportunity for my family and I to really feel safe, to release the anxiety and to appreciate the small things in life again. And it didn't always have to be so stressful or so like looking over the shoulder kind of a thing. And it affected me in that way, and it also spilled over into the children feeling safe again and starting to be able to flourish in their own lives.
Manoa's time on the farm not only helped her and her family heal, but also gave her a sense of purpose. She now serves as the farm's manager, cultural practitioner, and herbalist. But her main job is to help families thrive.
You know, it's like, we're gonna go out and pull weeds in the garden today. But remember, as you're pulling those weeds, visualize you pulling those weeds out of yourself too at that same time. Let the aina take it from you, you know? It wants to, it can.
As she leads the people today, her determination is fueled by the experiences she went through.
Yeah, and this makes for such a good, healthy bed.
We remind you that you can learn from the land, you can learn from the wind, you can learn from the sun, and definitely you can learn from the aina, from the dirt itself.
When people work on the farm, it not only gives back to the land, but in a way, the people are giving back to themselves. This is Hannah Okamoto from Maui High School for HIKI NŌ.
This is the hale.
And now, the first place 2019 HIKI NŌ Spring Challenge Middle School Division winner is Maui Waena Intermediate School in Kahului. They will be receiving $500 in production equipment for their media program. Congratulations, Sienna. I know you are a part of that very impressive Spring Challenge team.
Thank you, Austin. This is a tremendous honor for me, my Spring Challenge teammates at Maui Waena Intermediate School, and our teacher, Miss Jennifer Suzuki. Our choice of a simple yet beautiful everyday thing was the concept of family.
And 1, 2 the body, 3 up top. So 1. I only have my mom and my sister that are close here, and I moved out when I was 16 years old. Home wasn't always the best for me. It wasn't a good environment all the time, so I decided to remove myself from it and better myself and do what I really wanted to do, which was train and fight.
After moving out, Sean Rush dove right into training, and in 2013, he moved from Maui to San Diego. He never threw in the towel. He challenged himself to perfect his techniques and even began to teach his learnings to others. In late 2018, he decided to move back to Maui. I was given the opportunity to teach and train at the FAM Training Center, and by teaching at the gym, he became closer to the people to the point where he
Consider everyone in the gym that I teach to be family. We overcome struggle together, and through that we become sometimes a lot closer than blood relatives. We have a very strong, unique dynamic at the gym. And those fights that you go through or life battles that you go through with each other in the gym become so much more than just the sport of boxing.
Through the knockouts and wins Sean went through, he found that his greatest win was the realization that
most of everybody grows up with a family, or like at least some type of a family, and you take it for granted a lot, and it takes separation sometimes for you to really appreciate those beautiful little things in life and really appreciate the family that you do have at home and that backbone and that support system, because when you don't have it is when you realize how important it is.
Good. Speed up. Very good.
And through the gym and being at FAM Training Center, you feel that vibe because you spend a lot of time here and you put in a lot of hard work and you share injuries, you share hardships, you share wins and you share losses.
5 seconds. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
It's given me so much. It's given me a family. It's given me dreams and aspirations. It's taught me hard work, and without it, I 100% would not be the person I am today.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
Being in the gym and having that family in the gym really makes you appreciate the beauty in all the little things.
This is Sienna Rakoma from Maui Waena Intermediate School for HIKI NŌ. And now, the first place 2019 HIKI NŌ Spring Challenge Award in the high school division goes to Moanalua High School on Oahu. Their media program will be receiving $500 in production equipment for their prize. Congratulations, Austin. I know you were a part of that stellar Spring Challenge team.
Thank you, Sienna. This first place finish is definitely a source of pride for me, my Spring Challenge teammates at Moanalua High School, and our teacher, Mr. Zavala. Our take on the unappreciated beauty of simple everyday things was inspired by one of our classmates.
Not zigzag like that? For Moanalua High School sophomore Rogue Williams, going to school and hanging out with friends is just a normal part of being a teenager.
There you go. It matters where the battery is at.
And she's definitely really silly. She really likes to draw, too.
She's very goofy. She loves to laugh. She's just kind of a dork, so...
As simple as some tasks are for others, it requires a little bit more effort for Rogue.
Rogue has spastic diplegic cerebral palsy coupled with dual hip dysplasia and low muscle tone and scoliosis.
I need braces to help me walk better because when I don't have them on, I tend to fall a lot more.
We'll be at the supermarket and we'll be walking and, you know, she'll be walking behind me in the cart and she just falls and I'm like, all right, get up, we're fine, move on. And everybody at the store is like, oh my God. And I'm like, she's fine, don't worry about it. And, you know, they must just think I'm the worst mother in the world. But I'm like, it's part of who she is. And like, they can judge, that's fine. Like, they don't know what's going on.
Rogue continues to accept and appreciate her everyday struggles with walking, taking it one step at a time.
Most people take for granted, but you don't know that you take it for granted.
They've been doing it for so long and I don't think they really understand what every person is going through.
It definitely makes me appreciate my ability to do a whole lot of things, you know, not just walk, but I can hop on one foot, I can ride a bicycle, you know, I can, you know, run, and it's so much more than just walking. It's so much more that goes into it.
I got it. It's okay.
She's sore and she hurts, and she doesn't know any other way to be. Like, she doesn't know what it might be like to walk pain-free and upright completely, and, you know, to not fall, and that's not part of her. It's never been part of her world.
So I didn't truly understand until about middle school when I just accepted that there's nothing I can do to change it. Like, I'm me because I'm me. That's how I was born, so why not accept it?
So we definitely try to instill the fact that Rogue has cerebral palsy, but cerebral palsy is not Rogue.
Even though I can't walk very, very well, I can still walk. Just the idea of getting up and doing things that other people can do, that is my accomplishment for me.
I'm Frances Wee from Moanalua High School for HIKI NŌ.
Thank you for joining us on this special 2019 Spring Challenge edition of HIKI NŌ.
We hope you've enjoyed watching these diverse variations on the theme, the unappreciated beauty of simple everyday things.
Congratulations to all of the winning teams and to all of the students who participated in this truly challenging competition. We definitely appreciate the beauty of your storytelling.
What you've accomplished during this spring challenge is truly amazing.
And proof that Hawaii students, HIKI NŌ,
Can do.
Broadcasts of HIKI NŌ are made possible by the support of viewers like you. Mahalo. And by Bank of Hawaii Foundation, investing in Hawaii's future by promoting collaboration, critical thinking, and other 21st century skills through HIKI NŌ. Kamehameha Schools, empowering Hawaiian keiki to explore, discover, and inspire. ABC Stores, a local company helping to transform education and develop Hawaii's workforce through bold learning initiatives like HIKI NŌ.